Airdrop alerts, I'm claiming that drip, but the wallet's free, yo, I fell for the script. NFTs popping, cut the frog for a grand, on the floor is at zero, just a J picking hand. Discord is show the screen to the top, but the chart screen falling, and my heart's gonna drop. Still I'm all in, double down, no regret, cause the DJ's got a DJ that's the life that I bet. Slip is hitting hard, yeah, I'm slipping too fast. Ruffle in my soul, but the thrill's gonna last. Smart contrast attract, yo, still in my stack. Devs on the yacht and they ain't coming back. X is buzzing, calling fraud on the plate, but I'm still in love with this DJ Malays. From the bull run highs to the bear market sting. Rock on romance is my favorite thing. One more trade before I'm quitting the game, but you rug me again and I'm back in the flame. I just wanna rub you all night long.
Max volume.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let me know if you want to tweak the vibe or have more DJ flair. Explain ripple scams and if you market trends. Make it catchy, make it catchy,
Yes, what's the ticker?
Yeah.
What's the ticker?
What's the ticker? What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fact. Got a runner on the map, so line of sniping like a gat. And the SUI is moving quickly. I'm the squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the Mimquins back. 1000X is gonna land. I got it chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Yes, welcome. Hello, Tic. How are you doing today?
Good morning, GM. Good to see you.
GM.
It's good evening for you on your side of the world.
Yes, it's evening. It's evening, and I've been hunting alpha all afternoon long for you guys to bring something to the table. I see Lemons in here. Mac, Priest just joined. Blaze, my guy, happy to see you. First and foremost, I have some Monad Alpha for you guys that is going to help us get the biggest airdrop that we deserve, of course, right, for our work. Of course, we're going to launch that meme token on Friday, and that will be a lot of fun. We're going to do that here in the space, so get some Monad ready for that, right? Go to the Monad faucet. If you have not done so already, it's fairly easy to do. All you need to have to be eligible for the faucet drop is to have 0.03 Ethereum in your wallet plus 3 Ethereum transactions previously. So if you have that in your wallet, that's just to make you eligible. Nothing will happen to your Ethereum, will stay there. But then you can get these airdrops from the Monad faucet, which you can get on Monad XYZ, right? Monad dot, am I saying this right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Monad.xyz.
XYZ, right? Yes. And why would we do this? Well, we're bullish on Monad, right? I think it's going to be pretty big. The more I'm into it, the more I jump into it, the more I hear about it, the more bullish I get. So how do we set ourselves apart? Because a lot of people are saying now this is over farmed for airdrops. And I just disagree. Because if you go, you guys, and of course we'll make the links available in our TG. By the way, if you want to join the TG of What's the, please DM me with send me invite. I'll send you an invite for the TG. There are all the links. But of course, you can also look on our live stream on YouTube and X. On YouTube, it's recorded. It's up here pinned in the pinned post.
Mm-hmm.
And you can look back later where we're going. So first, I want you to go tick to Layer Hub XYZ. So LAY hub.xyz. I want you to go there. I want you to hook up your wallet for now. I see the Crumb Cat is in here. I've been seeing that on my timeline. I'm going to ask you to come on stage so you can chill in a little bit when we're done talking about this monad.
So Layer Hub
Yeah.
XYZ, and then go to look up a wallet. No, that's to look up other people's
Yep,
wallets.
yep, yep, yep. Yeah,
Or
your own wallet. You can look up your own wallet.
okay. Oh, and then you go to
Yeah,
project. I see. Okay, so
find
choose
your
your.
project, monad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Punch
There
in
it
your
is.
wallet, and then my wallet is your wallet is in the top 0.78%, and that's better than 300 million something participants. So here you can check your interactions, the contract interactions that you did,
Oh,
your activity for days, the active weeks, active months, right? And here you can keep track of how good you are doing for that testnet to receive the highest amount of airdrop. Of course, we want to be in that 0.01%
you're at
ring
zero
of
point zero one.
no,
Oh,
I'm 0.78.
okay. I'm 0.84. Okay, so for a
Yes.
second I misunderstood you, and I was like, oh my gosh, I thought you were in the top
Yes,
0.01%.
I wish.
I was
I
like,
wish, my
damn,
guy. I
cool.
need to transact a ton more. But yeah, we want to be in that 0.01,
Yeah.
baby. That's the goal, right? That's the game. So, Lamb, Mac, Priest, Blaze, anybody, if you're farming for airdrops on Monad, now I think the airdrops are going to be substantial. I'm hearing more and more that they're going to be substantial. So, I think it's totally worth it to be fauceting this and participate, right? And with
Mm-hmm.
Layer Hub, you can now see how well you're doing compared to other wallets, right? So, um, yeah,
Yeah, I see like transaction count, contract interactions. So, using LFJ, and using Atlantis, are going to be ways to increase the number of transactions by using Atlantis
yes,
for the
yes, yes.
swaps. I mean, you showed me all this. I know that you know, but yeah, for the listeners and stuff, I feel like this is very bullish because
Yeah,
one, you can also learn how to use these different like utilities and everything without having to actually spend any of your own money. You can kind of like learn how some of these things work if maybe you're not familiar with them. And like
absolutely.
the NFT minting, for instance, maybe like for me, I'm not like this was kind of my first run with NFTs, and I've gotten to
Yeah,
learn a lot doing it. So it's very, very good stuff.
absolutely. So just yeah, we're gonna repeat some other stuff about the Atlantis, but I want to take you to a walkthrough. I see Lamb, you have your hand up. Hey, Lamb, how you doing? Good morning for a change.
Yeah, good morning, Wild. Good evening to you. Thanks for having me up here. I didn't catch the site you guys were actually looking at for checking your wallet for the Monad
Yeah, yeah,
activity.
yeah. Yes, yes.
I missed that.
So that's Layer Hub XYZ. I'm gonna put together some links and pin it up in the TG2 for reference because I'm gonna name some more to do. I There is a document that has been leaked, quote unquote leaked, uh, to so that we can do some more testing, right? And of course, they just want you to test that stuff. So, that's why I say quote unquote leaked document. But I found it. It's from the Monad Insider. And so I want to walk you through there what that guy tells us we need to be doing as well, right?
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thank you. I pulled it up here. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. So
I'll follow
what
along.
percentage? What percentage are you, Lab? I'm just curious about
I'm
memes.
just about to throw in my copy paste wallet. Here, let me tell you.
Mm, cool, cool.
Let me tell you. Check address. Here we go.
I'm curious about memes too. We
Boom,
need
boom,
to have
boom,
him
boom,
do it
boom.
tomorrow.
Your wallet is in the top 0.55%.
Oh my God,
Whoa,
you're better than me. Oh, it's on now.
whoa. How, dude? You've been doing it every
Uh-oh.
day or what?
Yeah,
No, I mean, there's definitely days I've forgotten about it.
sure.
I've been doing it like almost
I'm not,
every
I wouldn't
day.
say every day.
Damn. Yeah, there's some days where you
So I don't
can't
know.
do it. There's some days where it's down. When the system's down, that's super annoying.
Yeah.
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 But overall, we want to get as close to that 0.01%, right?
Yeah.
That's what we need. If you're there, then you're getting fire airdrop, right? For sure. Then
Yeah.
you're gonna be getting much, because I am seeing with the swaps that I'm doing that one monad is calculated as $1.70.
Okay.
Strangely enough. So, but that doesn't say anything. So, let's go. I'm gonna walk you through some things here
Mm-hmm.
to help you out. So, we're gonna go to monorail testnet mono. I'm gonna drop the link for you, and
And the TG.
yes,
Gotcha. The DG makes things so much better now.
yeah,
Honestly, because I didn't even realize how often we wanted to share links with each other, but it was like, half dozen times a day, and every time running into that situation, being like, okay, well, do I share this on Twitter or not? It's just, it streamlines things so
yeah. Twitter
much.
doesn't like outbound stuff, right?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be step number one. Step number one is monorail, and we're gonna do some swaps there.
Okay.
So it's testnet preview monorail. This is step one, and then later on we can condense this a little bit. Then
Oh,
you have it.
some more
There we
alpha
go.
that I just kind of realized that this
Mm,
layer hub, this has other test nets available on it that, this
absolutely.
union test
Yeah.
net is looking for people to test it right now too. So, I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably spend some time seeing if there's any other test nets that
Yeah,
seem,
maybe we're gonna be like the airdrop alpha right
yeah,
here.
right.
But let's just
But the
stick with
monad,
monad for
yeah,
now,
exactly,
because
yeah.
that is gonna distract us
I
more.
left you
Right.
guys
But
some proof in the chat there.
Oh, sick. Okay.
in in the chat of the spaces.
oh, what's going on?
I just gave you proof of my little
Oh, the proof.
screenshot.
Oh my God, it's on.
I'm not seeing it in the what's the ticker?
In the comments, yeah, in the comments.
Yes,
Oh,
spaces comments.
oh,
Yeah,
sick. Let's see this.
yeah.
Booyah, dude. That is sick. Dude, you
Oh
should
yeah.
rep that, dude. Bang that shit all over your
Me-
profile. You know?
Memes is gonna be in the
For
top
sure.
in point one. Want to bet? He's been going ham on it. So we're
Yeah.
gonna go to monorail. What we're gonna do on monorail? You're gonna hook up your wallet, right? Your Monad wallet, and then we're gonna just swap one Monad or less if you have for SMON. So SMON,
Mm-hmm.
right? Kinsu staked monad. That's
Mm-hmm.
Kinsu staked monad. We're gonna go for that one. You press it in, and then you're gonna make a swap, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this on my Edge browser because my stupid wallet
Sure.
configuration. That because yeah, I'm not even gonna go into it, but you know how that happened. It's because of you have to have a live wallet that you accumulate the
Yes.
monad into. So yeah. So anyway, I'm
Well, let me
connecting.
know when you're ready.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. It looks like I'm connected. I want to see my monad is so low. I got 1.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap for
And you can swap back too, right?
but and then swap for SMON, right? I'm looking for it.
Yeah. We're gonna swap for SMON. So do like 0.5
I don't know. So
or 0.05.
I'm on monorail, and then so how do I find SMON, or is it
Let's
WMON?
go to search.
It's or is it no?
It says the USDC, and when you click on that USDC, you can have a search bar, and then you type in SMON.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Perfect, I got it. Kinsu stake monad.
Yeah.
All right, and then let me see. So with my monad, I'm going to stake. Oh, 1 equals 1 point. So I'm going to do like 0.01 or 0.1. 0.1.
Just if
Or
you
should
have one, then go for one.
I'll do a whole
or
monad.
half.
Yeah, I'll do point. I'll
You
do
can
one monad. Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
This is happening.
You just need to make a swap.
Failed to fetch quote. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I'm swapping from monad into SMON. I'm gonna have to reconfigure it real quick, and I'm gonna do one monad. I don't know why I'm getting an issue. This is so weird because I do have
Yeah, I'm getting issues now too. Hold on, let me just
failed to
refresh.
fetch quote. It might.
Yeah, hold on. I did it before and it was not a problem. And now they have a little bit of an issue. All right. That is fine. Maybe disconnect wallet again. Disconnect. They still have an issue.
Yeah, it's saying from our pathfinding service, so that may be like
Yes, it's
an
them.
API or an
Yeah.
MPC server that's down.
All right. Well, get that on the list. We're just gonna have to move on to the next. I'm trying to make a connection still.
Yeah. And this is like completely normal. I feel like because even though it's kind of like bearish
Yeah.
that when you're trying to use something, it's like, oh, it's not working. But it's like we got to realize that all this stuff's all being built right now, and so some of the stuff they have to take it offline to update it or whatever. So these types of things is totally normal in the test net. I feel like after experiencing it going on with Atlantis, and then going on Twitter, and then seeing other people dealing with the same things, it's like, oh, okay, this is just normal. Like it's yeah. So every time, like when Monad, the faucet was down, I would just check it like the next day or wait like 6 hours and check it again. It didn't discourage me from just like, oh, well, I'm just not going to do this at all anymore because I had like a little hiccup. It's like I still want to accumulate as much Monad while I can, make hay while the sun shines, as they say,
Oh yeah, for sure. So what we're gonna do is we're going to swap for SMON and then we're gonna swap for APR MON. But if we cannot do that now, I will go ahead and post the whole thing up in the TG later, so you can do it when you have time. If it's down right now, right?
Connect wallet. Let's see, what is it doing now? It looks like it might be swap. Yo. I think it might have, dude. Okay, come on. I'm so close. I got way further this time than I did last time.
So close.
Yeah,
working?
right. I think it just received. Yes, I just received 1.01 SMON. So you actually get more SMON than you deposit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
So now you can, if you want to swap back to your Monad again and use that Monad.
Well, it will let you withdraw it immediately. There's no... Oh, because I just swapped. I didn't stake. That's right. Okay. This is... Yeah. Is this considered liquid staking? Right? No?
No.
Oh.
We're just
a
swapping.
swap.
Just a swap.
Just a swap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought when the S
The
is
staking we did with Kinsu, remember?
Right, yeah.
And a priori. So we want to, that SMON is Kinsu Monad, right? Now we're going to go, if you swap back for your Monad again.
Okay, let me see. So I'm going to swap.
I just swapped back because I want to have my Monad back to do another something with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So now we're going to swap for APR Monad. So we searched for SMON. Now we're going to look for APR Mon, and that's a priori Monad.
Okay.
We're going to make a swap for that one too. This was on the alpha list. The secret document dropped, right? And this is what we got to do. Just like the other one dropped for that swap for Atlantis. Now we're going to do these things, right?
Yeah. Is there kind of like a quota that they want you to hit or anything? Like do a minimum of 5?
Do these things.
Yeah.
They just want you to do these things.
Okay, so I swapped for the APR. So now I have the APR Mon, and then I wonder if I should try swapping for some Yaki. Oh, what are these?
No.
Oh, don't. Okay.
Don't go do all these things.
Okay.
Don't get distracted now.
That question, Wild.
Yeah.
When swapping to the SMON, did you up your slippage at all? Because mine is saying that I might need to, and it's not. No transactions are going through. Even if I swap one whole Monad, it's still not going through.
That's weird because I didn't need to.
Okay. Well, I'll keep trying then.
You keep trying or up the slip.
Yeah. It's giving me kind of weird errors.
Yeah.
So
I would not.
Got it. 3rd time's a charm. I got it.
See?
Cool.
All right. So when we swap for that APR mon and
Hmm.
possibly swap back, we can then move on to something else, which I still need to do myself. So I'm gonna do it with you. Then we're going to number two when I unlock my wallet for this one. Number two is Folks Finance. Going to the testnet for Folks Finance on Monad. I'm going to put it in the TG so you can follow along. This is going to be number two, step number two. This is where we got to go. We got to go to Folks Finance, the testnet, and you're going to just do your wallet, hook up there. Again, you guys, if you just joined this space, welcome. We are going through the secret document that dropped for Monad to be eligible for massive airdrops on Monad. And for that, we still got to do a few things, and we're going through them now. Don't worry if you hopped in late and you're already fauceting Monad and you want to join in. You can look back at the recording. That's going to be on YouTube. The link is here in the pinned post. Of course, you're welcome to join the TG. If you want an invite for that, DM me, and it will be in the TG2 with all the links necessary, because these things we cannot post on X because that
Hmm.
upsets Elon. So I'm still trying to connect my wallet here.
I am so excited
So
about all
here,
this. This is so sick. I love all this stuff, being able to test the
yeah,
net,
me
because this
too.
is my
It's
first
great.
time doing something like this. I didn't get to do this with SUI or anything. So like to me, this is like super exciting for me. I know it
So my
sounds
wallet
super
is
lame,
waiting. Create an account.
but yeah, I think it's so cool. It's funny. I feel like I just saw Lamb. Him and I were hanging out in Crypto Moonlight last night. That was only like 8 hours ago. Jesus, my cat
Crypto
just.
in the moonlight.
Oh, that's such a jam banger.
That was a good old time. Yeah, we stayed on pretty late, Wild, and Tick showed up like I don't know, maybe
It's like
half hour, 45 minutes after you
it was a long
got out.
story. It was a long story. My
The long
girlfriend
story.
my girlfriend got a call for work at like 1 in the morning last night, and so I had to go with her, drive 20 minutes to her work to go handle some business. So I wanted to be with her, so I was sitting in the car at like 1 in the morning just by myself, not doing anything. So I hopped on Spaces to be like, oh, what's going on, and that was kind of why.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was just
That's
just
funny.
being a weirdo, hanging out alone in a parking lot. I wanted to keep her company so nothing bad happened to her. It's a long story,
that's
but
sweet.
yeah, you know.
All right, so we're gonna go. I don't want to be like that sweet, but
But anyway,
but
back to what we're
we're
doing.
gonna have to move
Sorry.
on a little bit here.
Yeah.
So we're going to Folks Finance. Are you there, Folks
Yes.
Finance?
Yeah. I was getting
All
connected.
right,
I am connected now. Yeah.
all
So
right.
I'm
Then we
I'm
need to
here.
create
We
create the account.
on the
Somehow it doesn't
okay,
Monad.
want to
cool.
work for me.
Let's see. Yeah. So when you go to create, it looks like it has my wallet address already configured, and then account ID. I just comes up with something. Let me see.
Yeah, it
Oh, it's
comes up
randomly
with your
generated. Okay.
it's your address basically,
Mm,
right? No, it's not.
no,
It just
it's
gives
just
you
an
a random.
encrypted. Yeah, it's just an encrypted string.
All right. I said create account. I don't know what it. Now I'm gonna go to loans. Hold on. Now I'm gonna have to go to my own notes. Create loan. We
Yeah,
are
it's
going to
mine's still loading as
create
well.
a loan.
Well, make sure you have the Monad um, blockchain selected in the top right
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
need to
did.
have that
Yeah,
one
because
selected.
it defaulted to a different
yeah. It
one
was like
for me.
it was like that avalanche by default or something with an A. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Avalanche.
All right. Let me see. We're gonna create a loan.
which wallets do you guys use? Because I'm using Coinbase and Phantom to do all this connecting, and
Phantom, I think.
yeah, Phantom's way better than Coinbase is for connecting to these things. And that's it. Just dude, sometimes it's just like yeah,
I've
the
been
inter.
using MetaMask.
Oh, you like Meta? Yeah, I have Meta and Unichain or Uniswap as well, but it's just like I was just wondering if anyone prefers one over the other. I think I like
Yeah,
Phantom the
I
most.
think the Phantom is better, right?
it's just fast and it's like sleek and the UI is easy. Like I feel like there's a lot less noise with Phantom. Feels like cool. I'm logged in, so I'm on this screen looking at invites sent, your addresses, copy
Now
address.
we're gonna go to loans. Loans.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're gonna loan some monad. We're gonna collateralize some
Right.
monad.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Okay, so click on collateralize.
Yeah.
Collateralize. That's a weird word. Collateralize. Yeah. Type a name for your loan.
What's the ticker loan?
Yeah. I don't
WTT loan.
choose loan type general. So
General assets and collateral available. What's available?
I'm just gonna name
Why
it
is
Tic.
it not doing that? Hold on. Maybe I need to do some SMON.
Amount one monad.
Hold on, let me just go back to my notes.
All right. So do you think it's safe to collateralize? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's only one monad. If I lose it, it's gone anyway. Create loan and collateralize. Estimated time 1 minute. Cool.
I didn't want to lose everything that was in my monad bank, so I'm waiting for Wild's notes.
Yeah, I'll risk it for the biscuit.
It just it's gonna load something, you guys. Hold on.
I only have 1.5 in this wallet because I've just been, spending like I'm
Oh, it
Yeah.
isn't connected to this account. Why not? Let me see.
Do
No
you have
invites yet.
do you have some sick?
Hold on.
Sorry.
Why can I not create a loan?
Oh well, it does
Link
say
to your account.
estimated time 1 minute to like
Yeah, it's just to do. Maybe I have to do a loan thing a little bit later. I'm getting stuck.
Oh yeah, mine's doing it, but it looks like it just it takes a little while.
Yes.
Where it says
Also, some alpha on how to get a ton of monad. Because you can only farm up to 5, and when you have 5 monad, it will tell you you cannot, do that anymore. So here's what you do, Lamb. Of course, this hit me this afternoon. Should have hit me before. I'd be kind of dumb that it didn't, but yeah. So late alpha, delayed alpha. If you want to have more in your wallet, just simply stake it away in that Kinsu in SMON. Stake it away in SMON, and then when you need it, you can unstake that monad back into your wallet, and now you have more monad. Yeah.
brilliant.
You just go ahead and just park it. Yeah, park 5
Basically,
monads.
instead of moving it to a different wallet, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's easier.
That's smart because
right?
that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, yeah, you just move it to a different wallet, but that's way smarter.
You can stake a priori. You can stake Kinsu.
And then you get those
Kinsu.
transactions. You run up your layer
Yes.
hub stats too
Yeah,
by doing
exactly.
that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Go to my notes.
Dude, Lamb, by the way, man, there's a new tool for making animations. I'm not just trying to give all the secrets away anymore on here, but I definitely want to show you about it if you haven't seen it yet. Let me see. I'm going to copy paste this link.
Hold on. Let's do this monad thing
sorry.
first. I will remind you.
Okay. Yeah, remind me later. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're a little bit neurodivergent.
Well, I was waiting for this thing to load.
Neuro all over the place. Let's
Well,
just stick with one thing because we're gonna mint an NFT again on Magic Eden.
Okay,
right?
sick.
And then we can buy any NFT that we want. Now we want to kind of buy a blue chip, NFT. But hey, so Seal Illuminati, but that's 100 what? Seal Illuminati on Magic Eden. So can you look that up for me? So number 2 is going to be Magic Eden.
Yes.
Or number 3, Magic Eden.
Let me change my OBS to my other browser window so that people can see what I'm doing as I go. Because I want to go onto my Edge browser so that... Okay.
Yeah.
so my collateralized, I had finished that loan, so that's all set and ready to manage. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to come back to that. I was waiting for that to load, but let me see.
yeah.
And then right here,
I still need to do it. I'll figure it out later.
here we go. And so I got this URL. Let me see. Pop this in here. Oh no, that's not it. Where's the one that you sent me just now? 3 Magic Eden NFT.
Just go. Yes, that's step number 3. We got to
Uh huh.
do. We got to have a.
Yeah, I got it open, but what am I searching for on here again for the Monad NFT?
Well, the whole thing said. Well, basically, you can just do whatever. But the Seal Illuminati has
Okay.
been tipped off. I don't know how much they are, so let's check that first. Seal.
I don't understand. What is this seal reference? What is that supposed to be?
I do not know. It sounds like something for SUI, but okay.
Because like the ducks, like is the ducks thing like because ducks when they're on water, like their feet move quickly, but they look calm on the surface? Is that the whole
Uh,
like duck narrative in crypto? Because I
I,
keep seeing that more.
I do not know.
So seal Illuminati. I have no clue.
It doesn't say anything, right?
Yeah, when I go to search, some
I'm trying to search too.
seal SEEL.
Seal. Oh, it's seal. Hold on.
Or is it spelled funny? CE?
Yeah. Sealu. Sealu.
What is the first letter?
So seal and then Uminati. So the L used for the seal is also used for. Let me just look it up and then.
Yeah, I can't.
So this is the seal Illuminati. I'm gonna give you the link to it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. There we go. So
I
this
found
is number. Here we go. TestNet or. Oh, it's 209 mon. Are they crazy?
I found one for one
Holy
Hell
monad.
crap.
no.
This one's only one monad. Here, it's not the same thing you're talking about, but it's just monad seal. Here.
Yeah, but
But yeah, that's not what you were talking about. So, yeah, that's a bummer.
holy, that's too much.
Copy link.
All right.
Let me see. Well, is there a
Go back.
whitelist though? Sometimes there's whitelist on them. They'll have like an insanely high price, but then when you go to mint, there's like a whitelist. No, this is insufficient funds.
No, this is pretty undervalued. Well,
209 monad. Damn.
Let me go pick up my stash wallet here.
yes,
Throw
well,
in a couple hundred mon.
anybody that I can borrow some mon from maybe memes is probably freaking stacked.
Yeah, probably. Where's memes at?
All right. Well, there's scratchable monads. Scratchable monads. Let's go ahead and do that one. And sounds more.
Well, these animated ones, these look like they're only one monad right now too. Ooh, do you know?
Yeah, here, scratchable monads. I'm gonna go for this one.
I think I already have. I've got the scratchable. That's the chick with the afro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one of those. This one is only one monad and they're animated. But I need to what did I do? Oh, I put out that loan. So my monad. Let me see. How can I get my?
I'm just gonna confirm this. You know what? Where can I look up the oh yeah. Oh, here's my Pixelars Atlantic NFTs. I got this Bored Ape 2 times. I got a Chalk Bullish. I got Pepe King 2 times. I got this Pixelar. Let's go with that collection.
Ooh, what about Jimmy on monad? Did you see this? This is one monad. These are sick. Ooh, this one's really cool too. Let me see. Break the
Jimmy on
chain.
Monad. Yeah, but we gotta do some more stuff. So
Yes.
we're not done yet.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So before we go crazy on the Monad, I'm just gonna have to rein you in.
Yeah, I'm all out of monad anyway.
Yeah.
I've got 0.3 monad, so I'm broke.
All right. Now what it wants to do is get you to BullX beta bot. So we're going to test the beta bot. And I think this one is extremely valuable. Hold on. The BullX bot, trading bot. What are we going to do? Hold on. Let me look at my notes. What we need
Yeah,
to do with it.
this is where you got to be super careful though, because there's so many clone scam phishing websites with the BullX. They borrow the BullX name for like scams, like click phishing links and stuff like that. So on Telegram, it's very often BullX even warns about it, that if you see like a BullX link on Telegram, not to click on it because it's not from the official. Yeah.
Oh no, that's kind of all we needed to do. No, that's all we needed to do for today, right? There's going to be other stuff, so we can go ahead on. I'm going to go to that loans thing again, try to see what to do there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I do now that I have my collateral asset sitting here, zero 0.5 monad collateral factor, 50% APY, but I'm not sure what I can do with this now.
So to perform the operation, you must have this wallet and chain connected to an account. If you already have one, please link to your account, or you can create a new one. Let's create a new one, my guy. All right, create account.
Where are you at now, Wow?
I obviously have to make a new account on it, folks loan, but it doesn't want to do it. Maybe I should just connect wallet again. Create account. All right. All right, so do this whole Walito thing again. Confirm. Oh, Birds, tomorrow is going to be your day. You're going to go back to where you came from. All right, this might take a while. Takes a long time.
Oh, to collateralize? It does. It takes like 2 minutes.
No,
Yeah.
to create an account. I'm sitting here waiting. Meanwhile, we're gonna come back to that monad because this was really the alpha that I wanted to bring you guys, especially if you can layer hub and see where you're at, right? So you want to have like a big airdrop, and you can use that layer hub to tell where you're at, and if you, it can also incentivize you to do a little bit more. Yeah, the more you do, the better it is for you. So keep and we're of course going to launch the token, and of course we're going to all buy sell buy sell buy sell buy sell because we need to make as much swaps as possible because basically that's how it's going to go down, right? So there'll be no hodling. No hodling there. We're just gonna go ahead and have some fun launching a meme token on Monad. We're gonna do this coming Friday, so get ready for that. Get some faucet tokens. I did have some alpha from a team that was gonna launch on Ethereum, but I'm still waiting for that. If we want to get that early CA, I'm gonna drop it in what's the ticker, right? I'm gonna drop it in the GG when that happens, and I really want to get on it. I have some ETH ready for this. There's gonna be some more alpha for SUI later regarding to NAMI. It's gonna be a lot of fun. That's a project that I'm gonna take on, but it's gonna take a lot of work before we get there. Also with the co-founder of NAMI, and I found 1000X. I'm just gonna mention it because they were supposed to be coming into this space, even though the guy was a little bit here nor there about it.
It's bearish.
And they just, different
If he's
time
not even
zone.
willing to show up, different time zone. Yeah.
I don't know who it is. Anyway, don't fuck my bag.
Sorry.
This is
Ooh, the mic's cutting. Wilder, do I still got you? Oh, Lamb, can you hear me? Oh no, 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 no. Bro, come on. That's so gay. Oh.
I don't know. Somebody is here wanting to come. Yumi story. All right, so that was all for the Monad things that we needed to do. I'm gonna still figure out that folks finance when I feel a little bit better about it. I'm not bored out of my brain. Maybe mint another NFT. Of course, the alpha is that layer hub to check where your wallet is at for that to fetch as much airdrop as you possibly can. Lamb is taking the lead for now. We don't have memes his numbers in. But I take it that memes would be number one anyway. For now, it's Lamb. I'm number two. Tick is number three. So we got to up our game. We got to up our game. And Tick is going to go back in. And of course, the alpha to get much more monad into your system, right? Into your grasp. And there's only 5 monad that you can faucet. You cannot go over that. So as soon as you have that, go stake it on that Kinsu or a priori, right? And buy some APR mon, swap it for APR mon, then you have a different mon token in your wallet. And so
Hey, yo, why don't you guys just get a job?
all right, why don't you just go ahead and
Are you
get the fuck
hiring?
out of here?
Oh.
All right. Yeah, I ain't got time, you guys.
Oh my god.
Well,
Well,
he
then
had
you
some
come
good
in and stay.
advice.
Yeah, Tick, why don't you get a job, my guy?
Because this is so much more fun.
Oh God, you guys. All right.
That's awesome.
Okay, so just when you want to have more monad, you can do that swap it for APR mon or S mon for Kinsu or stake it. You can do that too. And then unstake when you need your monad again. I guess that's how we can have transactions and have more than 5 monad in your wallet. So that's kind of like the workaround with that. So I kind of wanted to give you that. Of course, I'm gonna be with my ear listening to more alpha. If I get it, I'm gonna share it with you guys immediately. Of course, of course. Let me see. I'm gonna check my wallet again to see if I upped it. But that's how you can actually know with that layer hub, know where you are in that ranking, right? So I think that's very handy to do. I'll choose my product monad. Check address. There we go. Well, it didn't add these things that I just did, but okay. So yeah, so even though people are saying, hey, it's overfarmed, yes, could be. But a lot of people are not doing what we're doing on the regular, and so you're setting yourself up for a good airdrop this way. So we're just now it's gonna be yeah, let's get it on and get higher rank there. I like it. It's pretty triggering for me to get better at this, to do it more concise. All right, let's see if I have anything more. Any alpha? Let me see.
Well, oh yeah, no, you go ahead. I was gonna say there's also the LFJ platform, and then the Atlantis. We didn't really do the Atlantis thing either.
You want to do it together
Oh,
again?
but if you have more though, if you have more stuff to go over, the
Yeah, let me see.
The Atlantis thing is kind of shoddy. Oh yeah, let me see Atlantis. It's like half the time when I try to do swaps on there, it doesn't let me. But that could be on my end with my whole like wallet situation, having the monad spread out in different wallets. Switch network. But yeah, when I went on there earlier, there was something. It's just maybe it's because my balance is just so low. 0.01, and then swap. Yeah, I think I still have like 19 swaps to do today then. So, but yeah, I want to get another mint going later. Yeah, I'll take care of that later.
And then Friday, of course, we're gonna do a lot of swap, right?
Right. I was just looking into that. I was trying to see. I was asking ChatGPT what it recommends as far as launching a coin or launching a token because even though I already figured it out on LFJ and I was like, oh, this looks incredibly easy. I'm not sure if that's like maybe the best way to do it. So I was asking ChatGPT, other things. And so it was recommended Remix IDE, remix.ethereum.org, which I looked at the website, the platform for. Have you used that one before? It looks kind of complicated for Remix.
No, and I am trying to pull up my notes for it because I made a few SUI notes for something that we haven't talked about.
That's what you were saying, yeah, that you got some SUI alpha too.
Well, not well, the 1000X was like the 7K market cap alpha. I mean, do with it what you will.
Oh, I thought you were joking. Like I thought you were making like a joke because 7K market cap.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's called 1000X.
That's a really good ticker though. And is it on?
I mean, it got me.
Is it on Solana?
$50. No, it's on SUI.
Ooh, that's even better.
My 1000X is gonna be on SUI. I know this. And so when I saw, it was shielding SUI insiders. I'm in that group. And so I was looking at the SUI insiders were like, it was somebody from there that launched it. And it's called that. The ticker is 1000X. And I was just like, wow, I always been rolling around with that, joking around with the 1000X. I got to put my money where my mouth is now.
Yeah. What I'm looking at I'm looking at X1000 on Bird Eye. That's not the same. So let me see.
No, I'm gonna. I sent the CA into the chat.
Yeah. Let me pull that one up.
Just look it up.
Let's see this one right
here. They have an X, right? They are shilling. They have a 48-hour meme competition.
Oh, and it's only 3 days old?
No, it's not even. It's this afternoon, I guess, something like that.
X1000.
I'm going for here's their X post. I put it in the TG, and here is the CA because I posted it here, CA. So 15 SUI, you can win for the first prize in the meme contest. If that's you like to make memes, go ahead, right?
I'm trying to get this 1000X. Proceed with caution. Select unverified token.
No,
you already bought some, right?
Go on Raiden. The CA is in the TG.
Yeah, but
go on Raiden X.
Yeah, I guess I can. Well, I was gonna say I have to send some. I'd have to send some SUI over to Raiden. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do that then.
No, you don't have to buy. Go look at it first.
Is it a good time? Is the entry looking good right now?
I don't know. It's 7K. I do not know what this is about. That's why I said I'm going off the ticker and what I always say. So I kind of have to put my money where my mouth is
Oh,
because I always say, What's my 1000x? Where's my 1000x?"
what? You see a
Right?
dev bot? There's a dev bot, dude. Yeah, this is a really good looking chart.
Yeah, it
Dev is
does look
buying
good.
all the way up.
Yeah, and
Uh,
he's locking tokens too for
yeah.
he's adding to the LP, I guess, and locked it. So kind of bullish, right? So Uh, I mean, yeah, I don't know about these people. I don't know these people, uh, but it looks hanky AF. Like a little bit, shabby. But
Uh,
hey, 1000x doesn't have to look like 1000x. We can do 1000x, whatever.
yeah.
So I think when these tokens just simply based off a bullish ticker like that, and when they start pumping a little bit harder, right? When that happens, people will FOMO because of the ticker, right?
Right.
So that I can see that. So that's not based on the team. That's not based. I don't know who's the team. I guess it's like a community, a little bit more community driven. Although people constantly they have like 7 retweets in the lineup here for radar. So um, people are community is just making posts about it. So maybe I should make a post, pump my bag.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's they have a meme competition going on. You can win 15 SUI, 10 SUI, and 5 SUI. 1, 2, 3. So if you're interested in that, go ahead do that. And PD Pablo,
Uh huh.
something like yeah. So yeah, that's just
Yeah.
a rando, just a
Yeah.
rando that I found, right?
What's how much did you grab? How big of a bag did you get?
I just went in
Like,
these tokens and they're low
uh huh.
market cap like that.
Yeah, that's why
I'll
I
just
asked.
go ahead and put $50 in and see
Okay.
where I get.
Okay, that's what I was wondering if it was like 20, 30, like what you did.
Yeah, you can do 20, right?
Uh,
Yeah, something like that. I have like a set amount for these things. If I see it, it's on SUI. I mean, right now there is low volume, and these charts really take some time to build. It's not like this is going to go to millis within 3 days, right?
right, right.
Although with Nami we did pump it to 5 mil, but we have a little bit more reach, right, in the network. So this is community driven, and but I do think when this hits, they are still in the bonding curve, right? So I guess when that one graduates, then it's going to be slapped on the next, and when that happens, people are just gonna do a lot of FOMO. But it might even take 2 3 weeks to get there, right?
Mm.
So it doesn't warrant anything for me. It doesn't warrant like a hundreds of dollar bag to just sit there and cook.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I'm dropping. I think I'm about to drop 15 sui on it. Let me see.
drop it like it's hot. Drop it
Yeah,
like it's hot.
I just. Oh, and the entry right now looks really good. At least it's not at the very like peak of the. I mean, it's up like hell, but like on the smaller time frame. Let me see if I go down to. Yeah.
Now, what you got to figure here is that 7K is, of course, a nice market cap. It's
Right.
low.
Right. Yeah. So
Just
it doesn't really
remember
matter. Yeah.
when it dipped down to 4K, you're down 40 something percent, right? So yeah, the upside potential is really good, but so is the downside. And often, when it does make a dunk like that, you got to be so maybe 25 and then add 25 if it does dunk, right?
Yeah.
So you can save yourself. I don't.
That's or maybe put a
Um,
limit order in. Like I just did 10.
yeah,
Uh,
like a stop
s-
loss.
yeah, I
Yeah.
did 10 sui at this price at the market price, and then I was gonna put in a limit buy for 5 sui, and then actually no, it doesn't really matter. I should just buy it all at the market. Who gives a hell? Does it? Because now that I'm thinking about it though, should I put in a?
Yeah. This is crazy. You're overthinking. You're overthinking.
I
Don't
guess
don't do it. Leave it on the side.
it's already bought.
All right.
It's already sitting in the wallet. So let's see how's that look.
Let me go again at TG. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I see your buy in the teaching the buy bot.
Yeah. Well, 110
I was
SUI purchase
telling.
and 1.5 I think I did. But because yeah, I hesitated. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I was gonna maybe do the other half, but then I realized I'm like, dude, it's such a low amount of money either way. It doesn't matter. I'm just like ape it.
Yeah,
Who goes
I
out?
mean, look, take some initials out later after a curve if it does that.
Yeah, if it goes up, that's gonna be so funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at this literally like a slot machine. Because I don't know anything about the utility, but you told me it's got a little community and
Yeah. It's hold on. Let me
I
go and
just
share.
I just love the ticker. For me, I'm like it would be an injustice to
Well,
myself.
that's for me, right? That's
Yeah,
for me too. I mean, like 1000X, I was like, all right,
right.
I gotta,
It's a good
I'm
enough
gonna
ticker
share that
where.
link with them. I just want to have them in the space here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'm
going.
sharing this link. Hopefully, maybe they can pull up in here, see what that's all about. We got Crumbcat here too. I see him on my timeline often. Maybe you want to come up and have a chill, right? We are live streaming on X and YouTube, and we are gonna bust out shorts on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Um, very cool. In competition, all right, whatever. Well, maybe we wait. Okay, until somebody he says it's there. I don't know who you are then. IO of Web3. I don't know. Is that Eric? Oh, here we are. 1000X SUI. 1000X.
There we
1000X.
go.
What's the ticker? Where's it at? Let's play
Mm.
it. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Dude,
Let me get
their
you on
website
stage.
with the candles going through the roof of the house.
Yeah, I mean it's
Dude, I love this.
I'm gonna pull you on stage. What's the ticker? It's a thousand
What's
X
the
this time.
ticker?
What's the
What's the
ticker?
ticker?
Where's it
Where's it at?
at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for having me up.
Yo, what's up?
Is moving quickly. I'm the squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the Mimquins back. 1000X is gonna land.
1000X.
1000X is gonna land. Where's it at?
That's why I wanted to play it. This is our where we start the
1000X.
space
It's
with.
gonna land, dude. 1000. It's coded. It's coded.
It's coded. It's programmed. Hello, 1000X. Hello, my 1000X. How are you?
Guys, this is coded. You're not wrong about that. Man, this is a pretty cool concept here, guys. This was kind of a brainchild of me and a fellow member that I met in the NFT group. So we traversed the Sui trenches for months now, ever since Sui kind of caught some buzz. And man, we just got tired of, being rugged. And so we're not your typical dev team per se, of course, but we're pretty talented in the admin area of Telegram and sending projects and stuff. And me and him had hopped in, showing some support in another project, and we were grinding and woke up one day, of course, to it kind of being rugged and this thing. And so we looked at each other, man. We were just like, we really got tired of putting our efforts and energy and money into other people's, just the bad actors out here. And so we looked at each other and we were just like, man, let's launch something. Let's just put it out there. Let's see what happens. Let's slowly start to garner our support. Um, and so we chose just a simple narrative play, that hasn't really been done on Sui at this point. I mean, we're no meme artists by any means, but that's why we chose a simple narrative play that we thought that we could, continue to show up, continue to continue to build a community. And since we've done it, man, it's been a lot of fun. Just in the sense of knowing that, like, there's a backbone here that's not just gonna break. you know, at at any moment, so anyway, it's just so that's what we did. We decided, we were like, we looked at each other, we said, look, we're two Zephyrians, and we just said, we came together and we're just like, yeah, let's do this, man. So we've put together our kind of powers, and we've just decided to go all in and on this ticker, right, and start developing it. And we've got a lot of good feedback from the community. We think that it can be something that is really successful in the end. So yeah, well, I mean, we're doing the things that we have to do, slowly rolling out different catalysts. I'm working on a website, going to build that myself this weekend, over the weekend. We
Ooh.
have a meme competition that's running. It started today. It's going to be running for 48 hours. So yeah, so that's where we're at, man. We're just trying to be a safe place for people to, buy a small bag and just grind. Crypto is a hell of an addiction, and it's just about being a part of something, right? And so that's what we want to just bring to the space. We're tired of a lot of the nefarious and the bad actors in the space, and we just want to be a small percentage of the good actors that are out there. Um, so yeah, we're constantly under development here. The team is constantly growing. The support is growing day by day, and it's just really good to see. It's good to see because it's showing me that there's a potential and a need for something, a narrative like this on SUI. We're not a Pokemon. We're not a fish meme. We're not some type of water aqua creature. We're just simply a narrative on SUI, which there's not a lot of those. I've noticed that have kind of launched and stuck. So yeah, just this is literally a project coming out of the SUI trenches, and it's doing really well. I have a surprise for the community. We've been grinding at 105 Telegram members. I'm gonna do we're gonna I'm gonna try to bless the community a little bit, fire up some marketing. And it's a good time because our chart looks great. It's just organic, it's just building. We're just slowly gaining the support that that we need to continue. And yeah, the real fun begins after bond, guys. Once this is bonded, I have a lot of tools at my disposal to help get a lot of eyes on the project, on the ticker, through ranking bots and other things. So yeah, as soon as we bond, man, I'm gonna run SUI booster for about like a week straight, right off the rip, that'll turn out to get some good eyes on us and rank us on deck screener and all that fun. So yep, there's levels to this, guys, and right now we're focusing on just bonding, building a community. We're almost to 100 members in Telegram. And so yeah, this project was just launched from homies in the trenches, man. And this is from the trenches for the trenches. And I gotta say that the rapport that I'm getting back from the community is really nice. It's good to see. It makes me happy to see some of the people on Telegram just stay like, oh, finally not a rug, and it's giving a place for these people to work for their bag, and actually be able to sleep easy on their bag. So, these things take time. We launched a few days ago, and it's just one of those things that people need to see a couple times over and over again for it to kind of stick to them and be like, oh, I mean, these guys, they want to stick around, they want to make a difference. Um, yeah, and, we're just one of you guys. We're no different than any of the other degens that are out here daily grinding. So we're putting forces together. I'm doing a lot of things that I can to kind of to collaborate with some people. So yep, the DMs are heating up, and overall it's looking good, man. It's looking really good. So I appreciate your guys' support. Thanks for popping in and letting us face holding. This is the stuff that matters,
Yeah.
and I'm not no closed lip shaky little dev that's like hiding in a corner somebody can't ever get a hold of. I'm as active as can be. Yeah, I'm as active.
Yeah. So I'm in Team Suriname. We were there from the beginning, right? And we ran up to 5 mil. But hey, if you need any resources, how to get verified in the wallet, if you need any connections, I can hook you up in the SUI Council. That's the council of a lot of developers, also from Chop. Chop's in there too. Got Million there, Sui Preem right in there, so you can have some free. Let me hook you up. I'm gonna get you in the council, and so Sui Preem will give you some exposure for free,
Great.
right?
That does
Figure it
sound
out.
good.
Yes.
And that actually is gonna lead to be helpful to me, when
Yeah.
to cross those bridges when we get there. So
Yeah.
this is really good. I feel really good. Thanks for reaching out, Wild, about this. It will help along the
No, I
way.
love Sui projects. And if there's something real about it, and if you guys are real and you want to stay with the grind, because don't get me wrong, right? This grind on SUI for teams and for projects, it is a real grind because it is a young chain, sometimes struggling. And so I know the founder of Excel as well, Keith, right? And they just he got slammed with that CETUS hack, and they just moved from Blue Move. Let's share the resources because sometimes it's not easy to get. I know that Sui Builder, Sui Booster does have a volume bot and everything available, and is coming out with more tech for the projects to use. So it's really good to be in that council to get all these things that you need for a project, right? The go-tos. Eventually you're gonna have some things on your lab that you need to deal with, and how to do these things like your listings, right? These are going to come up too at one point, and so it's nice to have connections that can help you out there, because
Yeah, like
sometimes, yeah,
people that have been there before and have done the steps.
yeah,
That's really cool, man. I appreciate that. So, I know I'm behind the main account here, but this is my main or my personal account is actually Sui Bass. So I'll reach out to you, Wild, okay, in
yeah,
DMs, and
sure,
then
yeah,
get me connected. I'm
yeah,
already kind of woven with all these cats, so
sure.
um, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I know you are
The
because you're DJing on Sui, and you posted it to Insiders, right? So even though I'm not in there with my Wilder account, I do have eyes and ears everywhere. So,
There you go, that girl. Okay,
um,
very cool. Yeah,
yes,
that's very awesome. All right, that will lead to be very helpful in our journey here to reach
yes,
our goals.
yes. Well, I do that for the people who want to come on stage and speak and want to be known, right? Because that is something that usually does not happen. So if you're a real one, then you need some real help. And as Sui Chain, the projects on there, they really help each other out because we're all early there. And sometimes the tech on Sui is a little bit more difficult to build because of move language and stuff. So and sometimes it's hard to connect to other chains in this way. So why have to don't reinvent the wheels, right? Make use of what's there already. And that
That's
is
exactly it.
yeah,
I think when you say that, don't reinvent the wheel. I mean, it stands out a lot because it's like, just keep sometimes less is more and simple is, you know, it's just sometimes like that's a little bit of a breath of fresh air is, less is more, just more honesty, more transparency,
yes.
and that plays a major role in something that can be successful.
Absolutely. So have a look at 1000x. I'm always, the reason why I looked. I mean, take a 1000x. I know my 1000x is going to be on Sui. I did 100x on Sui. I just need 1000x on Sui, right? And I know that's going to happen. But then I saw this sticker and I was just like, well, the universe is speaking to me. Let me get in that TG. I normally don't do that with my Wilder account, right? I do check things out on forehand because sometimes people follow me into TGs too. And so it's like, let me just check out if they want to come on stage and talk because that's extra bonus points. So, bullish on you, bullish on the ticker. I'm sure when that thing bonds, right, and you're reaching the curve, and that's going to be slapped on the decks, and that's with a ticker like this, going to make people FOMO. That's just your power. Your power is in the ticker, right? Everybody knows about 1000x. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
let's
I
go.
had
Yeah,
such
very
bad
cool. So
FOMO.
first time of you guys seeing me around here, but it's not the last. We'll keep it cooking, guys. This is very bullish. Thanks for your
Yeah,
support, Wild,
no
and the
problem.
rest of your community.
Yeah, we're also
Means a
gonna
lot.
slap you on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts tomorrow. So stay stay around for that. Me or Tick are gonna send you the videos that we post, right? I don't know if Tick, are
Yeah.
you back, man?
Yeah, my freaking yeah. Sorry, X has just been glitchy. I switched over to Chrome browser for running X because Edge kept freezing up on me. So anyway, um,
Mm.
that's but anyway, I was tuned in for 99% of it. I had to step out for like 1 second at a time
All
a
right.
couple
Do we
times.
have some material?
Yeah,
Do we have some
I
material
think
for
that I'll
you?
be able to grab something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, definitely stay in. I want to stay in touch with you, and if you, I've got some really awesome tools that could help you with like building a website and all that stuff. Some stuff that I'd like to share with you that you might not already know about. Just in case. So if you want help with that, I love like sharing that information and talking about these sorts of things. So yeah, definitely we can stay in touch on Telegram or DM me or whatever. But the website stuff, yeah, I'd like to talk to you about it.
Okay, great. Is this TikToking?
Yeah, this is Tick, and I'm not trying to like
Okay.
I'm not trying to sell you anything. I would like to suggest some tools that are free that you might want to use if you don't already know about them. Just because like I geek out on this sort of stuff and like I just like love it. So yeah, I'd like to talk to you about some of it if you don't already. I don't know if you're like a coder and you're just gonna just knock the website out by hand or what, but there are some other tools for it.
Um,
Mm.
yeah, that sounds good, bro. I'm gonna tap in with you. Like I said, I was gonna get around to cooking it when I had some time. But like I know that I'm plenty sure that there's some things that I'm unaware of that could, elevate
Yeah,
what we turn out here.
increase your workflow, improve your workflow, just optimize it and just make it so you can bust something out in like 15 minutes so it doesn't take up your whole day and like, things like that. And then, dude, as far as like animations and images go too, it's like there's some really awesome tools that have been coming out this week. Yeah. So hit me up on the Telegram or the DM and we can talk about that stuff.
Okay, we'll be in touch, bro. I appreciate your guys' help, man. This is huge.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bullish ticker. As soon as Wilder told me about it, I was like, hold on, I got to see this. And as soon as I saw the chart, I couldn't load up my wallet fast enough to get a little bag. Cause like with these ones, like
Well,
even
Tick has a
yeah,
problem.
dude, that's so true. That's so true.
I feel it. I feel a thousand X song coming up. I just made one. Hold
Oh, there
on.
we go.
We hooking you up with their thousand X anthem. Hold on.
Yeah, I've been trying to avoid Solana now for a little while, and the degenning, but part of me still craves that. And so when I saw the 1000x ticker, I was like, oh, a degen on SUI, and I feel like it's like I don't know, a very bullish degen for what that's worth.
Well, that's just the thing, right? It's like, and a lot of projects obviously don't necessarily have that or much of it, but it is just the simple FOMO factor that we can reach at whatever point. I guess it's just going to be FOMO is just a good catalyst behind this ticker. It's going to be one that continues to push this, especially as we grow, especially as more and more people get behind it. All that's going to do is just create FOMO, and it's birthed from the ticker alone. So yeah, I'm glad that because me and my buddy had to sit down on this and we really thought about it. And I guess obviously it's like, so that was one of the things that we were kind of like, this is it's one of the things that's gonna help us without us having to help it. It's almost, it's embedded within the ticker, within the lore of just, so, so the fact that we can bring this project to a point where it can start reaching peak FOMO and kind of be explosive, just based on that. Like that was just kind of like, all right, it gave us a little bit of invigoration to make this thing happen and make it come alive. And it was kind
Yeah.
of like, yeah, let's see, because I've been in crypto for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I just know that, like just some of the things that can happen, right? And
Right. You
what
have a you
and
have a
so
vision. You can see the vision with it. What it really is. It's the vision and like the ticker and like kind of like the lore and what that embodies, and then the potential with that as well. And like one example of like a community with like really strong marketing would be like SPX 6900. And you look at like what they're doing with like their videos, and it's like so in your face, and it's like this is the future, and this is like this is like gonna take over everything, you know what I mean? And like that same type of bullish mentality kind of you feel that with like the 1000x ticker. You like there, it has like some energy to it. And but yeah, so great potential with that. And one thing I did want to say is that the SUI network and community seems like it is growing bigger and bigger each day. And one of the reasons for that, I believe, is because of the potential upside on your investment on SUI, because of it being relatively low market cap. And so the upside potential is much greater. And so that's the thing with a 1000x ticker on SUI. Not only are you on a chain where people are looking for more upside potential, but then you have a ticker that the name itself is 1000x upside potential. Like that right there, that's it's bullish. I like it, man. Really cool. Really cool stuff.
thanks, brother. You're right. It is bullish. So we're going. That's the kind of the play, man. And it's nice to hear, because I feel the same way. And I know that as long as I've been around, if I feel this kind of way about this idea, like I know there's other people out there as well that probably would want to be either a part of it or want to be at least be invested in it, have some exposure in it, like support it a little bit. And that's all I want, man. I just want a safe place for work to compound and not get taken away. I mean,
Mm.
everyone's just sitting around waiting for a dev to sell and waiting for a CTO to happen, which the CTO meta has not happened on SUI. Devs ruin the project and they die. So there's no such thing as a CTO really on SUI yet. There hasn't been good enough memes, but needless to say, I just want a place where that the energy, the money spent all on the community isn't wasted. And so that is the main idea here, because I'm in the trenches. Me and the homies are in the trenches, and it it's gut wrenching when all your work that you maybe put into something, all your work and feelings just gets ripped out from underneath you, and
Mm.
and the worst part is your bags on E, and so it's like I just I just don't want that for SUI or this our project, so I just like, yeah, we can make a difference out here,
Yeah.
be that small percent that of people that are transparent and honest and just here for the grind. And I think we were like, dude, let's give it a shot. We think it could go far.
Right.
And the rapport back from community, it's just as I was figuring and hoping. It's something that's needed out here. So it's cool. It's cool. We're gonna do everything in our power to remain safe, as far as all of our socials go, and and give the community very little to worry about when it comes to you you know like their community just basically getting spammed to death, or whatever have you, scammed, whatever have you. So we're going to provide the safe haven at 1000x, give it the best foundation possible. And it's going really good so far, man. We're a couple days out. Like I said, goal one is getting the bond and all that stuff. So that's going to come in time, and really appreciate catching up with you guys, man. Wild and Tic, you guys. I'm going to be in touch with you guys.
Mhm. One thing I do want to say too, one thing that will work to your favor a lot will be networking with the SUI community and the developers, people like Axel and Millie and the SUI Preem whole collective. Those projects, especially SUI Preem, because the whole point of the SUI Preem project is basically it's a community of so to speak, of developers of projects. So it's like like an organization of developers that are vetted projects on the SUI network. So it's kind of like the good guys sticking together, sort of thing, or like projects that actually have a face,
Yeah.
a developer that's active and like posting and like doing things, actually developing and furthering.
Speaking.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why that's what that council is for
yeah.
too,
The
right?
counts.
And so
Yeah.
we can also share some resources between teams because
Mm-hmm.
how to get verified in SUI Wallet.
Exactly.
Well,
That's the
that's a
most
thing,
important.
right? That takes some searching. I've been searching for that when I was in October when we launched NAMI. I was searching for 3.5 weeks to get that document up for that verification in the wallet. I was in Discord going through posts from other people searching up words right related to it and going through all of these to 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 get it right because nobody knew. So how to get these Google Docs from the Miston Labs and stuff. So it's pretty out there. So yeah, we just finagled together a song for the 1000X ticker because I want to show it some love. And with
Very
that, we're
nice.
gonna close out the space. How about it, Tick?
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's hear it. Thank you for coming, 1000X. You're always welcome on stage here. We have these spaces every day. Everybody, thank you for coming. We're gonna listen to the song, right? And it's gonna rock you. Here we go.
Yo, we trading on, so we take 1000X. Agents in the game, yeah, we flexing on the decks. Blockchain blazing, hard transactions moving quick. Pop the wallet, load the bag, we hitting every tick. 1000X the dream, got my eyes on the prize, so we layer one. See the moon in the skies from the telegram chats to the candlestick wars. We riding this wave, breaking all the shores. 1000X on, so we tickers gonna soar. Big gym life, we grinding, opening the door. Stack the coins, take the shot, let the profits pour. 1000X to play, we ain't selling for more. Smart contract snapping, yeah, we coding the wealth. So he's got the tech, keep the network in stealth. No rug pull fears, we vetted moving clean. On 1000X to ticker, living every day's dreams. From the dip to the pump, we don't ever blink. Hold on through the storm, never let it sink. For more in the air, but we keep it ice cold. On 1000X, so we turning paper into gold. Zooming through the charts, yeah, the green's inside.
Let's go, guys. Yes.
We igniting the night. So is the foundation, tickers ready to fly. 1000X the mission, we
Thank you,
gon'
Wild.
touch
Thank
the
you, Tick.
sky.
Thank you, dude. Thank you
1000X
for
so
coming in
we tickers gonna
and
soar.
talking about the project.
Big gym life, we grinding, opening the door.
You're welcome. If you don't like the style of the song, I can change it. I just felt like something like this, right? I felt it. It's the end
I
of my
actually
day.
do like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I'm more of a reggae style anyway, so that's it. That is the jam right there.
Right, right. There you go. So I'm gonna send you your anthem then.
Thank you.
Make a reggae styled one as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm good. I'm good with
Very
that there.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock in with you guys because I'm ready. We're ready to crank it up a notch. All right. So I appreciate the
Well,
support. This is gonna be
cheering
good.
you on. Cheering you on. Okay, everybody. Yeah, welcome again, for joining us at this What's the Ticker. Of course, we have our TG. If you want to get an invite, send me a DM. We're going to open it up for our launch on Monad this Friday. Launch on Monad. TestNet this Friday with What's the Ticker. WTT is going to be your ticker there. Just to test the net. We can paper trade on that. So love to see you on Friday. We are, every day, same time, same space. And of course, tomorrow morning is the Crypto Moonlight Lamb, where I'll be attending as well. So you're more than welcome to join in there too. If you are looking at these dogs and thinking, what is this? What is this? Well, you know what? You must have seen them on your timeline because they're ever so much engaging, right? And so, keep an eye on these dogs, you guys. The floor is rising, rising. It's like what now? 3K floor, somewhat like that. That
Higher,
this was
yeah.
a free mint. This was a free mint a year ago. Talking about the grind, talking about grinding it out as a project. This is not something you push for a week, not a month. You're in it with everything you got, right? And we're hodling on till Bitcoin provides us with massive amounts of volume. That's what we're here for. So I'd love to see you in the space with Lamb. Go ahead, check out the Dojo Dog website if you want to grab yourself a starter dog, because you don't need to buy an NFT to be a part of the community, right? And I'll catch you again tomorrow. Thank you, Tick, for co-hosting, and everybody here on stage. Follow each other. Be bullish on yourself.
Cheers.
Let's go.
Thank you.